Everybody, Randall Sandin, Matt and Randall, Team Carolina One Real Estate. It is Saturday morning, and we are on the road for this live video number 25 of 2026. We brought Rosie down for a college tour of Flagler College, which is absolutely amazing. So my number one goal is going to be to get on the internet and find a referral partner down here in St. Augustine. The real estate is just gorgeous. We've put a couple pictures up, showed you some of the architecture from Flagler College, and now I'm going to give you a quick tour of where I'm staying and then show you one other little tidbit that has to do with real estate. Okay, so check this out. We are staying at the St. Francis Inn. We're right here on St. George Street. So all you do is just walk up this street right here. Really cool old bricks and everything. You can see that's the Reynolds block, and you end up right in the heart of St. Augustine. So the St. Francis, they have all these different buildings. It's a really cool place. So I'm going to take you for a quick tour. So here is the sign that's hanging up. This is circa 1790, which is amazing. So look at all the architecture on the porch. This is the main building that we're in. They've got this cool little courtyard with all these amazing trees. We've got the historic fish pond right here. You can see the koi fish. This is where you go in. They give you amazing breakfast every morning. They've got happy hour for you every afternoon with free beer and snacks. Then they have the dessert from 7 to 9 as well. We've got this quaint little pool tucked in here. This is a truly heated pool. We've been swimming in it every day, no matter what the temperature. And this is my, once again, little courtyard area. This is my favorite part. This is Finnegan's Snug. So yesterday afternoon, I was here by myself in a private baby Irish pub with Miss Mary, having harps and watching the Masters all alone. So they just opened this up. It's open a couple days a week. It's for guests of the hotel only, but it was a fantastic place. So what Miss Mary told me what the snug meant. I thought it meant snug that, we'll flip this around while I'm walking. I thought it meant snug as in just like a snug little, space, which would make perfect sense. But actually what a snug is, I've learned, snug was a term used in Ireland. So at the pubs, they had a small little room where the women would go. And that's where they could go drink in privacy/secrecy. And this turned into a place where both the women, politicians, and also the clergy would go to get a drink. So therefore, they spoke with their friends in another Irish pub, and they came up with the term Finnegan's Snug, which I thought was just really, really cool. So I'm going to take you for a quick walk here. I'm going to show you a little bit of historic stuff here in downtown St. Augustine. So let me flip the camera back around. Once again, here's the sign. So 1791 is this building. So a lot of people are like, well, how do these buildings stand up for such a long period of time? And this is really cool. So check this out. This is Coquina. I think I'm pronouncing that. The rock that saved St. Augustine. So I'm just going to read this for you guys. A strange rock formation is what the St. Francis Inn is made of. Patches of it are raw, so visitors can walk by and see what it actually looks like up close. It's also the material used to make the Castillo de San Marco, as well as many other buildings in downtown. The building material, coquina, is lightweight, easy to find. It's indigenous to the Florida coast. So it's easy to use, nearly indestructible. So the stone was quarried on the present-day Anastasia site. So this is why all these buildings have held up for so long. So here's kind of the outside view of the St. Francis Inn. And I cannot recommend this property enough. The staff is amazing. We got Pam, we got Miss Mary, all the other people that we've gotten to know over the last few days. So let's just kind of tour down the street. I got one more architectural place I'm going to show you. So you'll see these signs everywhere. There's so many historic buildings. The Fernandez Lambias house, I guess. Go ahead and turn the thing around. There we go, back to that. This is one that has a garden. They do weddings and everything. I love all the different architecture. You walk down right now where you can see the water's right in front of us. Side note, St. Augustine is where I actually proposed to Allison. So we're back here. That was, 22 years ago, 23 years ago, I guess. Probably should know that date. So I'm taking it up to, this is the oldest house. So this is the oldest living house in the United States, I believe it is. Whoops. So it's the Tovar house. So this was built in 1763. And a Scottish merchant lived here. Spanish returned in 1784. So this is the oldest house in all of St. Augustine. Just amazing that all this stuff has stayed up for hundreds and hundreds of years. So they've got a museum here. We're going to come check it out today because they've actually got a little festival going on today with musket and pike drills, cookery, religion medicine, and more. So we're going to check that out. And they've got a museum and they've got some gardens. You can kind of take a look at the gardens of the old house right now. All the gorgeous trees and everything. Here it is. I had the wrong house. Gonzalez Alvarez house. More than 3 centuries. Site's been occupied, being about 1650 is when these wooden structures started. So, okay, guys. So we got a couple thumbs up and a couple likes. So obviously, oh, there. Hey, Steve, what's going on, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you and the wife are doing well. And I know you guys are on your food tours all the time. Okay, everybody, that was our quick Saturday morning baby tour of St. Augustine. If you want information about how to get in touch with the people at the St. Francis Inn, just give me a call. This is the only place we will ever stay in St. Augustine in the future. So everybody have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy the Masters today. And if you need anything real estate, give myself or Matt Poole a call.